Hi kids, it's Pimmy. I hope you're ready to color today because I know I am. And for me, I'm gonna color some Disney princesses. What are you gonna color? Do you have your paper ready? Because we only color on paper. And are you gonna color with some crayons? Maybe some markers? Maybe you use colored pencils like me. Or you like to use chalk. You can use whatever one you like. And you can color whatever pictures you want to color too. Let's get started. Today we got Snow White. And down at the bottom it says, Snow White shines with kindness. Let's start today with our black pencil because Snow White has black hair. And I think today I'm going to color from the top to the bottom. But even doing it this way, I still have to be careful about how I'm coloring and staying inside my lines. Because I don't want to get crazy and then lose all my colors. Because I'm coloring like a wild guy all over the place and outside my lines. That'd be way too much. So I'm just going to keep doing my very best to stay in my lines. Just like this. I think that's actually all that we have to use our black on in this one. So I'm gonna be all done with my one black color. B-L-A-C-K, black. And that is my first color. One color so far. And I just noticed some lines that I thought were just her hair and they weren't. So I'm gonna color over them with my red one because that is her headband. And now this red in her headband is very dark because we already colored it black once. And that's why we have to be careful about our lines when doing our colors. See how much darker the red is here in her hair where it was black than here in her bow? That's because when you mix black with other colors, it makes them much darker. And that was a mistake. Oopsies! But we're not gonna let it stop us. We're just gonna keep on smiling and say our oopsies and keep on going. Because when you're coloring and when you're drawing, your mistakes are not really mistakes. They're chances for you to learn. So we say oopsies, and then we learn from them. And now I'm done using one red color. R-E-D, red. So we had one black color, and we're gonna count up one red color. So 1 plus 1. Because plus signs mean that we need to count up and go to bigger numbers. So we count up this many numbers from this one. So we count one number up from 1. 1, 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2. And red is our second color. We've used 2 colors now. And now I'm going to use a light blue color because Snow White's collar and her sleeves and when she has a cape on are all a light blue color. And then her chest here on her dress is a dark blue color. So we're going to have to grab another one to finish coloring in her dress. But still being careful about staying inside all my lines. That way I don't have a mistake like that one again. Because that was silly of me to do. I'm going to give Snow White blue eyes as well. And the color portion of your eyes is called the iris. So she has a blue iris around her black pupils, and the rest of her eye should be white. I'm gonna go around the edges of this part of her dress with my dark blue and then color it in. That way, I make less mistakes and it's just a little easier to do. See? Now we don't have to worry about going all the way to the lines. We only have to go to our colors. And if we do it that way, we can make less mistakes than we would otherwise. It's a very good way to do your coloring and to make sure that you stay inside your lines. Maybe you can try it. Do you think you can try staying inside your lines like that? By going around the edges first? So we're done with our blue colors, but we used 1, 2. Let's use our light blue this time. We used 2 blue colors. B, L, U, E. Blue. So red is our second color. 2 colors. Because black and red was 1, 2 colors. And then we need to add or count up 2 more numbers because we used 2 blue colors. And we can do that by counting these parts of our 2's. One, 2, 3, 4. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. Another way we can count it, if we're really good at counting our numbers, is we can count in 2's, which means we skip numbers. If we start at 2, we skipped 1. And then if we count in 2's, we skip one more number, 2, 4. but sometimes that's too tricky. And that's okay. We can get to counting by twos later on when we're better at counting our numbers one at a time. That's just something we can look forward to doing later on when we're better with our numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue makes our fourth color. Now let's color in Peach's face and arms and feet. And she should be a very light color. So I'm going to use this color. This is a light peach color. Just like the fruit. Where I live, they grow a lot of peaches, and I think they're very yummy. Do you like to eat peaches? I sure do. I can't wait until they're ripe here and I can go get some. It's almost time. And I think that this color of peach matches some parts of the peaches, because peaches have a lot of colors in them. There's a little bit of red, and then there's this color, and then there's another shade like this that's just a little bit darker. Just like this red is a little darker than that red, but it's still red. This is, how many fingers does she have on her hands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snow White has 5 fingers on both her hands. How many fingers do you have on your hands? Can you count them? Good job. Now we've colored 2 arms that both have 5 fingers, and her face, and now we're finishing up coloring her foot on the left side of the paper. And now we'll do the foot on the right side of the paper. Just like that. And her shoes are just a little bit darker. So I'm going to color them in with a normal peach color instead of the light one that we used for her skin. Maybe we could also use just a pink color to make them look almost the same. But I like using this one for her shoes because I like how that looks. See how this is just a little bit darker than the other peach color we used? But they're both a peach color. One light peach color and one normal peach color. 1, 2. 2 peach colors. 2 P E A C H, peach colors. So blue made our 4th color. 4. Our 2 blue colors, our 1 red color, and our 1 black color made 4 colors. And now we need to add in or count up 2 more for our peach colors. So we can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 colors now. Or let's try counting with our 2's again. 2, 4, 6. 6. Because we skip 1, 3, and 5. peach is our 6th color. And counting by twos is just a little tricky sometimes. But if we keep practicing, we'll get there eventually. And that's what we hope to do, is to get better with our numbers. Now I'm using my white pencil to color in Snow White's eyeballs and her teeth, because she brushes her teeth every day just to make sure that they stay nice and clean. And I'm gonna make this part of her dress that's under the top layer also white. And the top layer of her dress is yellow. I just want to use my white on this part too today, so I'm gonna do it. Now let's count up our one white color into our others. But I have to use a normal pencil for that because we cannot see our white pencil on our white paper. So we used one white color. W H I T E. White. Peach was our 6th color. Now we need to add in or count up one more number for our white color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. White is our 7th color. 6 plus 1 equals 7. And now we'll use our white color. This one's not white, silly goose. We just finished with white. This is our yellow color, Pimmy. And this one's for her dress. So I'm going around my edges again. That way it's just a little bit easier when we color it in. Just like that. I'm gonna go around this edge too. I skipped these ones because I wasn't there yet, and I should just do them now and get them done. That way, it's one less thing already out of our way. There we go. And then across the top part of her dress. And then I'm just going to do a little bit more to fill in where I did not get done very well. Just like that. And just like with our white pencil, that one's hard to see on our paper. So that one is one yellow. Y E L L O W. And white made 7 colors. 7. plus our 1 yellow color equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 plus 1 equals 8, because 8 is one number past 7. Yellow is our 8th number. And we need our pink pencil to color in her tongue. But that's it. Now we're done. No more pink color today. She did not have a whole lot. And since my colored pencil's getting small, I don't want to use that one for the background today either. I think maybe we can use this one though. One. Yep, that one does show up well. We'll use it. P-I-N-K. Pink. Yellow was our 8th color. 8 colors. Plus our 1 pink color equals, do you know what the number is after 8? I think it's 9. Let's see if I was right or if I need to practice counting more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 plus 1 equals 9. I was right. Maybe if we keep on practicing our numbers like this, we'll be able to do the same thing, where we don't have to count them anymore, and you just know what the answers are before we do it. And pink is our 9th color today. We've used 9 colors now so far. And I think I'm gonna use this green color to color in my background. And I'm gonna start with these small areas that are so thin around Snow White and her dress, because this color is a dark color, and if we mix this color with our other ones, it might not look very good. So I want to try my best not to go over my lines. So I'm going to do my edges and color in all the small spots. That way, when we color in the whole background, we can go a little crazy about it. And then up the right hand side of the paper for this side of her dress. And color in the whole spot here between her left arm and her dress on the right hand side of our paper. That way we have big spaces to color in when we go a little bit crazy with our coloring back here. Now I'm gonna start going up her arm on the left side of the paper. And on the left hand side of the paper is her right arm, because she is facing the opposite direction of us. Since she's looking at us, her left and right are backwards from our left and right. If she was facing the same way, her left and right would be the same as our left and right. See, now that I have all that done, I can get crazy and do my colors like this now. Look at that. All because I did my edges so that I could just do as big of a space at once with my pencils as possible. And remember, when we're coloring the outside of our pictures like this in the background, we can color in the border however we want. If you want to go to the edges, you can, but you do not have to. Sometimes they put a border around it, and I color inside the borders. Like with the dinosaurs and the Marvel Avengers pictures, I do that. But when they don't have those borders around it, I just like to make my own. Sometimes I go to the edges, sometimes I like to make ovals, and sometimes I just like to go around it and leave it kind of open. It's all up to you and how you want to do your colors. And see, when I miss and hit my table, I color on top of other paper just so that I don't make messes. Now I'm all done with my one green color. G-R-E-E-N. Green. Pink was our 9th color. 9 colors. And now we need to count up or add 1 to figure out how many colors we've used now with our green color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oopsies, I wrote a 6. Silly goose. 9 plus 1 equals 10. Green is our 10th color. A 1, 0. Not a 1, 6. Silly Pimmy. 10 colors is how many we use today. C-O-L-O-R-S. All done. I hope you had fun today while we colored in our Snow White, and we used 10 colors and also counted by 2s a little bit. It's a little tricky, but if we keep counting our numbers by 1s and practicing with our 2s, we'll get better at it. And if we keep practicing our math and counting our numbers up, we'll also get better at knowing what numbers come next when we're doing our adding, just like I showed you with our 9. So keep on practicing all your numbers and all your colors. And when you're coloring, make sure you do that on paper, because that's where all our colors belong, and we definitely need to make sure we put all our colors back when we're done, or we won't be able to find them next time, and that's not any fun for anyone. So let's make sure we do that. Until next time, bye-bye!
Please like and subscribe down below.